The number of ways of distributing 15 identical balloons, 6 identical pencils and 3 identical erasers. So 15 balloons, 6 pencils and 6 erasers among 3 children, obviously not identical children. That would be brilliant. Such that each child gets at least 4 balloons and 1 pencil. So 4 balloons plus 1 pencil. So 6 identical pencils and 3 identical erasers. Sorry about this. I'm going to erase this. So 4 balloons plus 1 pencil. 4 balloons plus 1 pencil. Each of them definitely gets this. And then what are the ways of get at least 4 balloons and 1 pencil? How do we distribute the rest? So let's think about this. 4 balloons, 1 pencil, 4 balloons, 1 pencil, 4 balloons, 1 pencil have been accounted for. The balloons are indistinguishable, so too are the pencils, so too are the erasers. So out of this you could select any 4, given it away. 1, 1, 1, given it away. So 4 plus 4 plus 4, 12 out of the way. 1 plus 1 plus 1, 3 out of the way. That means after doing this, we have 3 balloons, 3 pencils, 3 erasers. Practically, we only have this to give away, not anything else. The children are not identical, the balloons are identical, the pens are identical, the erasers are identical. Right? So this again is tricky because I could put 1 balloon, 1 pencil and 2 erasers. 1 remaining here, nothing there. I can even give nothing to the third person. This is still tricky. I have 3 balloons, 3 pencils, 3 erasers. How do I distribute this? Each one, we cannot say goes into one. Each one does not have 3 choices because the balloons are identical. That becomes an issue. So what do? I think about only 3 balloons. Child 1, child 2, child 3. Now I say, hey, I could have a scenario where all 3 go to one child. This is 3, 0, 0. This 3, 0, 0 could be 3, 0, 0, 0, 3, 0, 0, 0, 3. Two of the children get nothing. That means one gets all 3. 3, 0, 0 is one possibility. Now, only one child gets nothing. The other 2 get something. Out of the 3, other 2 get something. So it will be 1 and 2. 1 here, 2 here, no other possibility. So this could be 1, 2, 0, 1, 0, 2, 2, 0, 1, 2, 1, 0, etc., etc., etc. That's one possibility. Now the third combination, everybody gets something, nobody gets 0. That means it's got to be 1, 1, 1. 1 balloon, 1 balloon, 1 balloon can be done in only one way. 1 balloon, 2 balloons, 0 balloons can be done in 6 ways. Why? It could be 1, 2, 0, 1, 0, 2. 2, 0, 1, 2, 1, 0. 0, 1, 2, 0, 2, 1. 1, 0, 2 being rearranged. 3, 0, 0 can be done in 3 ways. 3, 0, 0, 0, 3, 0, 0, 0, 3. Now we found out the number of ways in which we can distribute the 3 balloons. That can be done in 10 ways. We still haven't touched our erasers and our pencils. But hey, that becomes simpler because we put 3 pencils. That can be done in the same 10 ways. 3 erasers, same 10 ways. 10 ways of distributing balloons. 10 ways of distributing pencils. 10 ways of distributing erasers. 10 into 10 into 10, 1000 totally. That's the answer we're looking for. Excellent, excellent, excellent question. Log of this whole thing to the base 2 minus 2 is 0. Or log of this whole thing to the base 2 is 2. Or 3 plus log to the base 3 of 4 plus log to the base 4 of x minus 1 is 4. 4 is 2 square. I'm taking this 2 that side and putting it as 2 square. I can take this 3 this side. 4 minus 3 equal to 1. I'll remove this log to the base 3 completely. Means there's remaining 4 plus log to the base 4 of x minus 1 is 3 power 1, which is 3. Or log of x minus 1 to the base 4 is minus 1. Or x minus 1 is 4 power minus 1, which is 1 by 4. Or x is 1 plus 1 by 4, which is 5 by 4. It's a t-tag question, but you ask for 4x. X is 5 by 4. 4x is 5. X square minus xy minus x is 22, and y square minus xy plus y is 34. X is greater than y. Let's do this. X square minus xy minus x is 22. Y square minus xy plus y is 34. X is greater than y. That much we know. Let's see if we can do something. Let's add these two. Let's see where that goes. So this is x square plus y square minus 2xy minus x plus y equals 56. X minus y whole square minus of x minus y is 56. X minus y into x minus y minus 1 is 56. Very nice. X minus y into x minus y minus 1, two numbers differing by 1 is lesser. 8 into 7 is 56, or minus 7 into minus 8 is 56. Nicely done. We want to find x minus y. X is greater than y. That means x minus y is positive. So we cannot have minus 7 into minus 8. X minus y should be 8. 8 is there. The choice is done. Adding these two, it opens lock straight away. From a container filled with milk, 9 liters of milk are drawn and replaced with water. And so from this 9 liters are removed, it becomes water plus milk. Next, from this, let's say the overall container capacity is C. 9 are removed. The same container, 9 liters are drawn again and replaced with water. If the volumes of milk and water in the container are now in the ratio 16:9, so we do it one more time. Do this and then do it one more time. Finally, we have milk is 16, water is 9. Ratio is 16:9. What is the capacity C? Right. Whatever capacity C was there, milk became this into C minus 9 by C. That ratio was taken out. We're taking 9 liters out of that. So milk becomes C minus 9 by C. In this stage, again from here, we're taking out 9 liters of the mixture. So we're retaining C minus 9. So whatever milk was there originally, into C minus 9 by C will be retained. And then whatever is remaining will become water. So we don't care about water, we just care about milk. From C, C minus 9 is retained. From this, C minus 9 by C is retained. That fraction C minus 9 by C is retained. Why? We're removing 9 liters. C minus 9 is retained. C minus 9 by C of whatever we started off, that much milk will be there. Suppose we're removing half of it. Whatever milk was there, half of that will be remaining. Suppose you're removing 1/3 of that. Whatever milk was there, 2/3 of that will be remaining. Remaining, or C into C minus 9 by C into C minus 9 by C. This is the fraction of milk remaining divided by C is 16 by 25. This is a fraction of milk remaining. Milk by overall. This is the amount of milk remaining. Milk by overall should be 16 by 25. 16 by 16 plus 9. Cancel this off. C minus 9 by C whole square is 16 by 25. C minus 9 by C is 4 by 5. 5C minus 45 equals 4C. C is 45 liters. Two trains A and B are moving in opposite direction, their speeds being in the ratio of 5:3. The front end of A crossed the rear end of B 46 seconds after the front end of the train had crossed each other. Very interesting. So let's say this is A. A and B speeds in the ratio of 5:3. Let's say this is B. Nice. Front end of A crosses the rear end of B 46 seconds. So this crosses over. The front end crosses the rear end. So we go to some place like this. This is the rear end of C. from this state to this state, it takes 46 seconds. Very interesting. 46 seconds to go from this phase to this phase. Right? So from the front to front end crosses the rear end of C. So this is the engine of C. Some smoke coming out. Fine. So this takes 46 seconds. It took another 69 seconds for the rear ends of the trains to cross each other. Another 69 seconds for this to go completely here. And to go like that. And 46 seconds to go from this state to this state. Another 69 to go from this state to this state. Right? Very interesting. So train A, this is train B. So train A crosses and goes beyond. The front end of the train A is here, and front end of train A is at the rear end, or the relative distance covered from this phase to this phase. This is length of train B. From here to here, from this rear end goes completely there. So front to rear to rear to rear. This phase, the distance covered is LA. The first phase, the relative distance covered is length of train B. The second phase, relative distance covered is length of train A. From here to here, front to front, and then front to back. So train A is at the beginning of train B. It goes all the way to end of train B. Relative distance, beginning to end, length of train B. Here, train A, the front to back to back to back. The back goes all the way here. So the distance traveled is length of train A. So here the relative distance traveled is length of train B. Here the relative distance traveled is length of train A. This takes 46 seconds. This takes another 69 seconds. So we want to do LA is to LB. 69 is to 46. The speeds, relative speeds are the same. They're going in the opposite direction. The distance covered will be the ratio of the times taken. The longer distance will take longer time. This took 69 seconds, took only 46. Length of train A to that of train B is 69 is to 46, which is 3 is to 2. Yep, this time. Beautiful question, because the idea is to grab what exactly is the relative distance. Anil paints a house in 60 days while Bimal can paint it 84 days. Anil starts painting, and after 10 days, Bimal and Charu join him. Together they complete the painting in 14 more days. And so Anil paints for 10 days. And think about, in that 10 days, he'll cover 1/6 of it. 14 more days, that is 14 by 60 from Anil, 14 by 84 from Bimal, 14 by C from Charu, covers 5 by 6. Why 5 by 6? 1 minus 1 by 6. Why 1 by 6? 10 days of Anil. Then we frame this equation, we are through, we should find Charu, whatever Charu is, number of days of Charu's thing. 14 by 84 is 1 by 6. So 14 by 60 plus 14 by C equals 5 by 6 minus 1 by 6, which is 4 by 6, which is 2 by 3. 14 by 60 is 7 by 30, or 14 by C is 2 by 3 minus 7 by 30. 20 by 30 minus 7 by 30, which is 13 by 30. Or 1 by C is 13 by 30 into 14. Nice. With the share of Charu in INR proportionate to the work done by him. Nice. So Anil in 1 day does 1 by 14. Bimal in 1 day does 1 by 60. Bimal does 1 by 84. Charu does 13 by 30 into 14. The other way of thinking about this, Charu does 13 by 30 into 14, works for 14 days. total work by Charu is 13 by 30 into 14 into 14, or 13 by 30 of the total task. 13 by 30 of the total task Charu completes. What is the share he should get? He should get 13 by 30 of 21,000. 700 into 13, just 9,100 done. Once we find sales, just mechanical formula. A box has 450 balls, each either white or black. There being as many, so white or black, 450 totally. There being as many metallic white balls as metallic black balls. Metallic white, metallic black. 40% of the white balls and 50% of the black balls are metallic. 40% of W, 50% of B. 40% of W equals 50% of B, or W is 5 by 4 B. W plus B is 450. 9 by 4 B is 450. Or number of black balls, 50 into 4, 200. This is 200. This is 250. This is 100. Non-metallic white would be 150. This is 100. Non-metallic black would be 100. 100, 150, 100, 100. Then the number of non-metallic balls in the box. Non-metallic balls. Then the number of non-metallic balls would be this 150 plus this 100. 250 totally. 40% of the white balls and 50% of the black balls are metallic. And the number of non-metallic balls in the blocks, 150 plus 100, 250 totally. Nice simple question. Anil, Bobby and Chintu jointly invest in a business and agree to share the overall profit in proportion to their investments. Anil's share of investment is 70%. His share of profit decreases by 420. The overall profit goes down from 18% to 15%. And so some amount X they have invested. Instead of getting 18% of X, it goes to 15% of X. Anil's share falls by 420. So Anil's share is 70% of 18% of X minus 15% of X equals rupees 420. This is 3% of X. 70 into 3% of X is 420. 70 by 100. Let's take 70 into 3 is 210. This is 2. So X is 220,000. Lovely. So the total amount they've invested is 20,000, of which instead of 18% they say 15%. Then 70% of that amount will be equal to that delta is 420. Anil gets 70%. Instead of getting 70% of 18% of X, he gets 70% of 15% of X. So 70% of 3% of X is 420. We find X. That's a starting point. Next step, Chintu's share of profit increases by rupees 80. The overall profit goes up from 15% to 17%. X is 20,000. 15 to 17 is 2% of 20,000 into Chintu's share equals rupees 80. Chintu's share, 2% of 20,000, 2 by 100, this is 400 into C's share is 80, or C's share is 80 by 400 or 1 by 5. Lovely. Let's do this. So Anil has put 70%. Chintu has put 20%. Who's the remaining guy? Bobby should have put 10% into the business. The total amount invested is 20,000. Bobby has put 10% of that, 10% of 20,000 is 2,000. I've had a tough time figuring out this profit and investment. I'm used to thinking about profit in terms of cost price, selling price, and profit. I didn't understand that we were talking about investment returns rather than investing into a business and generating profits. That whole different thing. So I was always thinking in terms of there's a total profit that is there of which they take a share. And I didn't understand that this is 15% of investment that is returned. I thought of it as 15% of some revenue, and that revenue number was not given. It was an incredibly confusing question for me. So investment generates 15, 17%, 16, 18%, etc., etc., etc. A rhombus has an area of 12 square centimeters and side length 5 centimeters. Then the length in centimeter of its longest diagonal. This is 5. My initial instinct was 3, 4, 5, and we're done. Within a rhombus, the diagonals are perpendicular bisectors of each other. 3, 4, 5, and we're done. That means the diagonals are 6 and 8. This is 6, this is 6, this is 8. Area would be half into product of diagonals, half into 6 into 8, just 24. Our area is only 12. So it's not a 3, 4, 5 triangle. Initially I thought 3, 4, 5 done, we're through. Coasting doesn't work like that. And so if this is A, this is A, this is B, this is B. We know that half into 2A into 2B is the area, that is 12. Or 2AB is 12. We know that A square plus B square is 5 square, which is 25. Nice. We want to find the longer diagonal. We need to find A or B. And so luckily we have A square plus B square and 2AB. Add these two. A square plus B square plus 2AB is 37. Subtract one from the other. A square plus B square minus 2AB is 25 minus 12, 13. Or A plus B is the root 37. A minus B is the root 13. The longer diagonal be root 37 plus root 13 by 2. Shorter diagonal be root 37 minus root 13 by 2. We want to find the longer diagonal, root 37 plus root 13 by 2. Wait a second. 2A is root 37 plus root 13. Remember, we put this in. A is half the diagonal. The answer is not this. It is this. 2A is the length of the diagonal, not A. We'd assume AA, BB to be half the diagonal. Or the longer diagonal is root 37 plus root 13. Shorter diagonal is root 37 minus root 13. Half into product of the diagonals will be 12. That works. So the answer is root 37 plus root 13. 3 positive integers x, y, and z are in arithmetic progression. Very nice. If y minus x is greater than 2, x positive integers x, y, z equals 5 times x plus y plus z. X plus y plus z is 3y, middle term. It can be y minus d, y plus d, or x, y, z is 5 into 3y, or x into z is 15. It could be, hey, 3 into 5 or 1 into 15. We know y minus x is greater than 2. The common difference is more than 2. So z minus x should be more than 4. This is out. Or z is 15, x is 1, y is 8. Z minus x is 15 minus 1, which is 14. Yeah. Middle term into 3 is sum of 3 terms. This is an arithmetic progression. Let D and E be points on sides AB and AC respectively. AB and AC respectively of a triangle ABC such that AD is to BD is 2 is to 1. 2x and x. And AE is to C is 2 is to 3. Area of triangle ADE is 8 square centimeters. Area of triangle ABC. Nice simple question. Area of a triangle PQR is half PQ sin R. This triangle, area of triangle AD is half into AD into DE into sine of angle A. area of triangle ABC is half into AB into AE into sine of angle A. Sine of angle A is common, or half into sine A into 2x into 2y is 8. Half into sine A into 3x into 5y. What is this going to be? So divide one by the other. This is sine A, this will go away. 4xy goes with 8. 15xy would go with 30 into 3 by 2 into 5 by 3. So it's going to be 30. So 30 square units. For a 4-digit number, the sum of its digits in the thousandth, hundredth and tenths place is 14. These three add up to 14. The sum of its digits in the hundredths, tenths and units place is 15. These three add up to 15. Nice and simple. That means this digit is one more than this digit. These two are common. These three add up to 15, 14, these three add up to 15. Or this is A plus 1. Nice. And the tens place is 4 more than the units place digit. This is 4 more than this. It should be A plus 5. Nice. Then the highest possible 4-digit number satisfying the above conditions. Highest possible 4-digit number. These three should add up to 14. It should be as high as possible. This is A plus 5. This is A. We cannot have a digit more than 9. We plonk this as 9. That means this will be 4. This will be 5. 4-95. 4 plus 9 is 13. Put this as 1. 4 plus 1 plus 9 is 14. Some of the 3 digits is 14. 1 plus 9 plus 5 is 15. That works. This is 4 more than this. This works. It cannot be more than 9. That means this cannot be more than 4. 4195 is the best possible number. Done. Wonderful. For all real values of x, the range of the function x square plus 2x plus 4 by 2x square plus 4x plus 9. X square plus 2x plus 4 is x plus 1 whole square plus 3. 2 times x square plus 2x x square plus 4x plus 9 by 2. Or think of this as 2 times x square plus 2x plus 1 plus 7. 7 by 2, taking 1 here and keeping the 7 that side. Or I can rewrite this expression as x plus 1 whole square plus 3 by 2 times x plus 1 whole square plus 7. And x plus 1 whole square plus 3 by 2 times x plus 1 whole square plus 7. Or x plus 1 whole square plus 3 2 times x plus 1 whole square plus 3 plus 1. Sorry. Plus 2. Sorry. 1 second. Plus 1. Right, so I'm writing the same numerator, replicating it in the denominator, and then plonking a plus 1 outside of it. Wonderful. So x plus 1 whole square plus 3, I'm going to call it as k. This is k by 2k plus 1, where k is x plus 1 whole square plus 3. Right, so wonderful. So minimum value k can take is 3. This is 3 by 7. If k is any more than 3, then this number will keep getting bigger and bigger. K by 2k plus 1. So by 100 by 2 into 100 plus 1. 1000 by 2 into 1000 plus 1. A million by 2 into million plus 1. This 1 loses significance slowly. Right? So this number, the larger its value, the most significant point will be when k is as small as possible. If k becomes larger and larger, the 1 starts to lose significance. So it becomes effectively 1 by 2. If you put k as a billion, billion by 2 billion plus 1 is half, practically half. And so this number will go to half when k is very high. What is the smallest value it can take? In case 3, 3 by 7. Smallest it can take is 3 by 7. Largest it can take is 1 by 2. It cannot quite be 1 by 2. This is the answer. Complete the square. Create the expression after completing the square. Replicate the numerator expression in the denominator as much as possible. Then attack this question. So this becomes k by 2k plus 1, where k is this equation. You can even divide this by k and say 1 by 2 plus 1 by k. Dividing this entire thing, numerator by k, denominator by k. It effectively depends on 1 by k. If 1 by k is large, this fraction will be small. 1 by k is small, this fraction will be large. So the smallest value k can take is 3. Put 3 there, we'll get the smallest value of the expression. Largest value it can take is infinity, or as close to infinity as possible, which case will be 1 by 2. It can be 3 by 7, it cannot be 1 by 2, 3 by 7 to 1 by 2. In a football tournament, a player has played a certain number of matches and 10 more matches remaining to be played. So X have been played, 10 remain. If he scores a total of 1 goal over the 10 matches, his overall average will be 0.15 goals per match. 1 overall average is 0.15. On the other hand, if he scores a total of 2 goals over the next 10 matches, his overall average will be 0.2. 1 extra goal increases his average by 0.05. 1 more, an average goes up by 0.05. Our total number of matches is 20. Average increase into total number of matches should be the total increase, or the total number of matches is 20, or this X is 10. Then we are through. X is 10, 10 plus 10, 10 plus 10. So average goes up by 0.05. So 0.05 into n equals 1. The total goes up by 1, average goes up by 0.05. Average goes up by, the amount average goes up by into total number of events equal to the amount total goes up by, or the number of matches totally is 20. 10 is remaining, 10 is his total. The number of matches he has played, originally 10 he has played, and 10 more matches are yet to be played. He's played 10 and that should be 10. Done. Beautiful question, nice and simple, juicy question. 2.25 less than or equal to 2 plus 2 power n plus 2 less than or equal to 202. For all the possible integers n satisfying this, the number of integer values of this. Let's first find n that satisfy this. 2.25 less than or equal to 2 plus 2 power n plus 2 less than or equal to 202. Remove this 2. 0.25 less than or equal to 2 power n plus 2 less than or equal to 202. 0.25 is 1 by 4, which is 2 power minus 2. This can be 2 power minus 2. 1 by 4 is 2 power minus 2, or n plus 2 could be minus 2, or n could be minus 4. Minus 4 plus 2 is minus 2. 2 power minus 2 is 0.25, that was. N could be minus 3. It could be minus 2, minus 1, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, all of this. 2 power n plus 2 should be less than or equal to 202. 2 power 6 is 64. 2 power 7 is 128. 2 power 8 is 256. N plus 2 cannot be 8. N plus 2 could be 7, or n could go up to 5. Or satisfying this equation, n could be minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all of that. Now let's look at this. 3 plus 3 power n plus 1. N going from minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can go till 5. Obvious one, this will work, 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 this will work. 3 power minus 1 plus 1 is 3 power 0, that will also work. Minus 2 plus 1 is 3 power minus 1, which is 1 by 3. That will not be an integer. These won't work. 5 positive integers, 0 and minus 1. 6 values of n will work. Sorry, 7 values of work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 0, minus 1. 7 different values. For a real number x, the condition modulus of 3x minus 20 plus modulus of 3x minus 40 equal to 20. And wonderful. I'm going to first simplify this and say modulus of x minus 20 by 3 plus modulus of x minus 40 by 3 equal to 20 by 3. Divide by 3 throughout, make life simpler for ourselves. We're dealing with x. What are we going to do? We know that if you have 2 points P and Q, distance between them is modulus of P minus Q, which is nothing but modulus of Q minus P. Right? Or P and 9 is P and Q. Now we have 20 by 3 and 40 by 3. The distance between them should be 20 by 3. Let's think about this. I'm going to plonk 20 by 3 on the number line, 40 by 3 on the number line. Nice. Now x to this, x to that should add up to 20 by 3. This distance is 20 by 3. 40 by 3 minus 20 by 3. Or x has to be a point in between these two. If it is here, this distance plus this distance is 20 by 3. If it is here, this plus this will be way more than that. Our x is between 20 by 3 and 40 by 3. This is where x should lie. Right? So now let's come to the question. So 20 by 3 less than x less than 40 by 3. 6.67 less than x less than 13.33. Obviously that's not there in the choices. But the question says for a real number x necessarily holds if 6 less than x less than 11 won't work. Because if I point x equal to 6.1, it won't work. 7 less than x less than 12, this could work. 10 less than x less than 15 won't work. X could be 14.2, it won't work. 9 less than x less than 14 won't work. X could be 13.9, it won't work. This is a subset of this. Therefore, that will work. Choice B, B for Bombay. The sides AB and CD of a trapezium ABCD are parallel, with AB being the smaller side. P is the midpoint of CD, and ABPD is a parallelogram. Nice. With AB being the smaller side. Nice. So A, B, C, D. P is the midpoint of CD. ABPD is a parallelogram. The parallelogram, so this should be X. Nice. The difference between the area of the parallelogram ABPD and the triangle BPC is 10 square centimeters. Then the area in square centimeters of the trapezium, this minus this is 10 to start with. This half into this height here. H. It will be the same height here. H. Area of the triangle is half into base into height. Area of parallelogram is base into height. Area of parallelogram will be 2 times this. So this area will be 2 times this area. This area is A, this area will be 2A. The difference is 10, or A is 10, this is 20. 20 minus 10 is 10. Then the area in square centimeter for trapezium ABCD is 30. 20 plus 10, 30. Lovely, easy question. Just knock it off the park. Raj invested rupees 10,000 in a fund. At the end of the first year, he incurred a loss, but his balance was more than 5,000. This balance, when invested for another year, grew, and the percentage of growth in the second year was 5 times the percentage of loss in the first year. The gain of Raj from the initial investment over the 2-year period is 35,000. And the percentage of loss in the first year. Beautiful. Beauty here, we don't need this number. He invested some P. It became P into 1 minus X. And then it became P into 1 minus X into 1 plus 5X. First year, he incurred a loss of some amount. The percentage growth in the second year was 5 times the percentage of loss in the first year. Percentage loss, I'm calling it as X. P into 1 minus X, P into 1 plus 5X. So P into 1 minus X into 1 plus 5X, where X is R by 100, percentage growth by 100, equals 1.35P. Overall return was 35%. 1 minus X into 1 plus 5X equals 1.35. Maybe we can guess from here the percentage loss in the first year 0.85 into 1.75, that doesn't work. 0.95 into 1.25, no. 0.9 into 1.5, that is 1.35, is that answer. 10% is 0.1. 1 minus 0.1 is 0.9. 1 plus 0.5 is 1.5. 0.9 into 1.5 is 1.35. That works, we are through. Suppose one of the roots of the equation ax square minus bx plus c equal to 0 is 2 plus root 3. The other root should be 2 minus root 3. A, B, C are rational numbers. A not equal to 0. B equal to c cube. Okay, sum of the roots is minus b by a. In this case is b by a, which is 4. Product of the roots is c by a, which is 2 plus root 3 into 2 minus root 3, which is 1, or c equal to a. B equal to 4a. And b equal to c cube, or 4a equal to a cube, or 4 is a square. A is plus or minus 2. We want to find modulus of a, which is 2. Done. If 2 plus root 3 is a root, the other root is 2 minus root 3. Roots come in conjugate pair if we have rational numbers as coefficients. That's the first part. Ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Sum of the roots is minus b by a. Product of the roots is c by a. Done. Get through.